I still buy the coffee that you used to drink. I still pause the TV to hear what you think. The ring left a circle of pale on my skin, a ghost of a promise where your touch had been. The girls at the office, they tell me it's time to move all your pictures and start the long climb. But they don't see the way that the air starts to thin the moment I try to let someone else in. In my head, in my heart, in the space in between, I'm still living a life that no one has seen. I'm a bird in a cage with an open wide door, waiting for feet that don't walk on this floor. They say I am moving, they say I've moved on, but I'm still right here where you left me at dawn. The world calls me lonely, the world sees a cloud, but deep in the dark I am still his girl. I went to a party, I wore the red dress, the one that you love. I must confess, a man bought a drink and he asked for my name. I felt like a traitor, I felt so much shame. I looked at the exit, I looked at the light, and I talked to your shadow the whole drive tonight. It's been over a year since you said your goodbye, but I'm still living under your sky. It's a beautiful prison, this love that I keep. It wakes me from resting and haunts me in sleep. Is it loyalty, baby, or is it a sin to keep loving a man who won't come back again? But I'd rather be lonely and faithful to you than find someone new and be halfway untrue. In my head, in my heart, in the space in between, I'm still living a street lamp is buzzing, a low lonely hum, counting the minutes till the morning has come. The city is sleeping, tucked under the sheets, but I'm pacing the floorboards to the rhythm of beats that start making sense when you walked out the door. I'm picking up pieces of us from the floor. The moon is a witness, cold and so white, to the secrets I whisper in the middle of the night. 'Cause the tears after midnight hit different than day. They don't have a reason to hide themselves away. When the world is all quiet and the shadows grow long, I lose all the strength to keep acting so strong. It's a saltwater river, it's a soul aching flood, washing the memory out of my blood. No one is watching, so the wounds are all bright in the middle of the tears after midnight. I scroll through the pictures, a ghost on a screen, living in moments that I didn't know would mean the end of my world and the start of this rain. I'm becoming a scholar of every shade of pain. The 2 a.m. silence is louder than the screams. It's the graveyard of hope and the wreckage of dreams. I reach for your side of the bed in the dark, but I only find embers where there used to be sparks. The sun will be rising in a couple of hours, and I'll put on my mask and I'll buy myself flowers. I'll smile at the strangers and say I'm doing fine, but I'm just a clock that's run out of time, waiting for darkness to fall on the floor so I can be broken and honest once more. 'Cause the tears after midnight hit different than day. They don't have a reason to hide themselves away. When the world is all quiet and the shadows grow long, I lose all the strength to keep acting so strong. It's a saltwater river, it's a soul aching flood, washing the memory out of my blood. No one is watching, so the wounds are all bright in the middle of the tears after midnight. AM, and I'm still awake. 4 a.m., how much can a heart take? The sky's getting gray, the stars lose their light, but I'm still drowning in the tears after midnight. They're the tears after midnight. Didn't just dip my toes in the water. I dove until the shore was out of sight. I gave you the keys to every room in my soul, and left on every single light. I mapped out a future on the back of your hand, built a cathedral on sinking sand. I didn't keep a piece of myself for the rain. Now I'm standing here drenched in the pain. I love too deep, I love too wide. I left the doors open and let you inside. Now the silence is heavy and the ceiling is low. I gave you a heart I didn't know how to let go. They say love is a gift, but it feels like a thief when you plant a whole forest and harvest the grief. I didn't just fall, I jumped off the steep. Maybe I'm broken, 'cause I love too deep. The ghost of your laughter is stuck in the drywall. The scent of your coffee is haunting the stairs. It's hard to move on when I gave you my oxygen, and now I'm just gasping for air. I made you my religion, my rhythm, my rhyme. I traded my life just to buy you some time. Now I'm an echo in an empty room, watching the flowers I grew for you bloom. They tell me to breathe, they tell me to fight, but how do you walk when you've lost your sight? I poured every drop till the well ran dry. Now there's nothing but dust when I try to cry. I do it all over, I make the same bed, but God, it's a long way to fall from the net. I love too deep, I love too wide. I left the doors open and let you inside. Now the silence is heavy and the ceiling is low. I gave you a heart I didn't know how to let go. They say love is a gift, but it feels like a thief when you plant a whole forest and harvest the grief. I didn't just fall, I jumped off the steep. Maybe I'm broken, 'cause I love too deep. Yeah, I sank like a stone in an ocean of blue, drowning in everything I felt for you. Too much, it was always too much. I love too deep. The hospital curtains, a faded shade of blue. I'm memorizing shadows just to stay close to you. Your voice is a whisper, a thread about to break, but you're holding my hand for my own hollow sake. You saw the tear fall, though I tried to be brave, and you gave me the one thing you knew I could save. It was her last promise, written in the air, that she'd find a way to be everywhere. In the chill of the autumn and the first breath of spring, in the quiet of song that the morning birds sing, she said, I'm not leaving, I'm just moving on. And she promised I'd find her whenever she's gone. The house is too quiet, the bed is too wide. There's nowhere for all of this grieving to hide. I look for a sign in the dark of the hall, waiting for pictures to move on the wall. Then I felt a soft breeze on a windless night, and I remembered the way that she stepped toward the light. She promised I'd learn how to breathe on my own, that I'd never truly be walking alone. She swore that the silver would come from the gray, and she'd wait at the finish at the end of my day. It's a heavy inheritance, a beautiful debt, to live out the life that she hasn't finished yet. It was her last promise, written in the air, that she'd find a way to be everywhere. In the chill of the autumn and the first breath of spring, in the quiet of song that the morning birds sing, she said, I'm not leaving, I'm just moving on. And she promised I'd find her whenever she's gone. I'm keeping my word because you kept yours too. Every sunset I watch is a letter to you. I'll be okay, just like you said. I'll find you in the stars. That was her last promise. The porch light flickers like a dying star, watching for headlights of a ghost-driven car. She keeps your favorite sweater on the velvet chair, tracing the silence you left hanging there. The tea's gone cold, the steam has turned to gray, but she hasn't moved since you walked away. She still waits at the edge of the world for a boy who forgot he once loved a girl. She's holding a candle in a hurricane's rain, building a kingdom out of the pain. The clock on the wall has run out of time, but she still waits for a heart that's no longer mine. The neighbors whisper when they pass the gate. They don't understand the heavy art of weight. She's memorized the cracks along the floor, listening for a key that's not in the door. The calendar pages are yellow and torn, but her love She still waits at the edge of the world for a boy who forgot he once loved a girl. She's holding a candle in a hurricane's rain, building a kingdom out of the pain. The clock on the wall has run out of time, but she still waits for a heart that's no longer mine. The sun's coming up, the sky's turning blue. Another morning of not finding you. She's still there by the window in the dark. She still waits. I checked the corners of our empty room, searching for a scent or a trace of your perfume. I looked in the drawer where we kept the spare keys, but all I found was a cold, bitter breeze. I thought love was a tenant here for the stay, but the lease ran out and it moved away. It didn't pack a bag or leave a forwarded note. It just left me shivering without a coat. I begged the shadows to give you back, but the sky just faded into a deeper black. I was waiting for a sorry, a reason why, but the only answer was a hollow sky. Oh, love left me standing in the pouring rain with nothing to hold but the weight of the stain. It walked out the door without making a sound and left my heart scattered all over the ground. I reached for the fire, but the embers were blue. Love left me when it took away you. The table is set for a ghost at the end. I'm talking to walls and I'm losing a friend. I remember the promises carved in the bark. Now they're just scars in the middle of the dark. You said we were gravity, you said we were gold, but now I'm just a story that'll never be told. It's a cruel kind of magic, a sleight of the hand, to watch a whole kingdom turn back into sand. They say that it's better to have loved and have lost, but they never mention the god-awful cost of waking up breathing when you don't want to wake, in a world that's continued for everyone's sake. Yeah, love left me standing in the pouring rain with nothing to hold but the weight of the stain. It walked out the door without making a sound and left my heart scattered all over the ground. I reached for the fire, but the embers were blue. Love left me when it took away. Now the house is just lumber and stone, and I'm just a man, woman's learning alone. The porch light is flickering, the radio's dead. Love left me. Just like you said. Just like you said. She didn't slam the door or make a scene. She didn't burn the bridge of where they'd been. She just folded the laundry one last time and left the copper keys and the spare change dime. The house was full of the sound of the rain, but the loudest thing was the lack of her pain. She'd been leaving in pieces for a year or more, while he was busy staring at a different door. By the time she reached for her coat on the rack, she'd already traveled and never looked back. It was a quiet goodbye, a soft letting go, not a roar of the wind, just a dusting of snow. No shouting, no crying, no please stay away, just the sound that a heart makes before it can break. She turned out the light and she stepped into the night, ending the war without starting a fight. Just a ghost in the hallway where a fire once died was put out by the weight of her quiet goodbye. He'll wake up tomorrow and call out her name and wonder why the air feels so heavy and strange. He'll look for the anger, he'll look for the sparks, but she left him nothing but the cold and the dark. You can't fix a window that's already gone. You can't find the moon in the middle of dawn. Sometimes the ending isn't a crash, it's the cooling of embers, the gray of the ash. It's the moment you realize you've nothing to say, so you just turn around and you walk away. It was a quiet goodbye, a soft letting go, not a roar of the wind, just a dusting of snow. No shouting, no crying, no please stay away, just the sound that a heart makes before it can break. She turned out the light and she stepped into the night, ending the war without starting a fight. Just a ghost in the hallway where a fire once died was put out by the weight of her quiet goodbye. No tire tracks on the gravel, no note on the kitchen side, just the space where she used to be. Now it's open and wide. Yeah, she's gone in a quiet goodbye. Silence, just the rain. Coffee's getting cold on her side of the bed. She's replaying every word that he never said. She bought the tickets for the late night show, but he had a million other places to go. She's a candle burning in a hollow room, waiting for a harvest that'll never bloom. She wore his sweater to feel the ghost of his grip, but the distance is a canyon, a sinking ship. He's physically there, just a heartbeat away, but his mind is a traveler that won't ever stay. And she loved alone in a house built for two, searching for us in a world of just you. She was the anchor, he was the sea, drowning in the silence of what they couldn't be. It's a heavy kind of quiet, a bitter kind of stone, to be holding a hand and still be alone. Yeah, she loved alone. She learned how to dance to a song he didn't hear. She learned how to swallow every salt, heavy tear. She'd decorate the table for a dinner for one, while he was out chasing a setting sun. She was the poetry, he was the blank page, a bird singing songs to an open door cage. One day she'll realize the fire went out, not with a scream, but a whisper of doubt, that you can't keep a garden alive with just rain, when the sun won't look down and acknowledge the pain. Look in the mirror, and I don't know the face. It's like someone else is just taking my space. I used to have colors, I used to have dreams, but I traded them all for your edges and seams. I smoothed out my spirit to fit in your hand, till I was just water and you were the sand. I stopped asking where and I started asking when, waiting for pieces to feel whole again. But the more that I gave, the less there was left. A slow, quiet robbery, a beautiful theft. Oh, I lost myself loving you. I painted my world in your favorite hue. I followed your shadow till I disappeared and became the very thing that I feared. A ghost in the hallway, a name on a shelf, in the middle of us. I lost myself. Silence my voice so yours could be loud. I became the silver to line every cloud. I memorized rhythms that weren't even mine, just to keep our two hearts in a perfect line. But you weren't looking, and you didn't care that I was evaporating into the air. I'm retracing steps to the girl I once knew before every heartbeat was borrowed from you. It's a long way back from the edge of your skin to find where my own life is supposed to begin. I'm picking up pieces one by one under a different, colder sun. It's quiet now, it's lonely too, but I'm finding the me that died loving coming back The party's loud, the kitchen's full of light. I'm wearing this smile like a shield tonight. I laugh at the jokes, I play my part well, but I'm walking through fire in a cold, quiet hell. You're across the room, catching somebody's eye, while I'm counting the seconds till I say goodbye. I wait for the hallway, I wait for the dark to let out the breath that's tearing me apart. And my tears fell when no one saw, like rain on a window behind a locked door. I'm a masterpiece cracking a beautiful lie, keeping it steady while I'm ready to die. I waited for silence to let myself break. How much of this fine am I supposed to fake? The world kept on turning, obeying the law, but my that's not there. I'm screaming in circles at the empty air. You said that you loved me, then you turned into stone. Now I'm learning the rhythm of being alone. I don't want their pity, I don't want their sorry. I don't wanna be another sad story. So I'll wash my face and I'll straighten my tie and find a new way to look them in the eye. But my tears fell when no one saw, like rain on a window behind a locked door. I'm a masterpiece cracking a beautiful lie, keeping it steady while I'm ready to die. I waited for silence to let myself break. How much of this fight am I supposed to fake? The world kept on turning, obeying the law, but my whole life ended when no one saw. No witnesses here to the mess that I've made, just the salt on my skin and the light as it fades. Yeah, my tears fell in the dark where you